All right, guys, welcome back to this channel. This is Potence Hub Digital. I'm actually going to be analyzing this chart real quick for us. For us to be able to, look at some couple of opportunities that this market holds, and then was able to, um, where traders were able to leverage on and made tons and tons of profit from this market. Mind you, this is actually SAU USD market, and this is actually gold. You've heard that a couple of times and all of that. So we're actually going to be analyzing this real quick, and let's see how it goes. All right, okay, as you can see right here, this is actually a very beautiful this is actually a very beautiful one. It's a beautiful market, and some couple of things we need to pay attention to is as concerning when we talk about structures, is that structures are very important, and that's why when you're making use of structure, there are a couple of things you need to pay close attention to. One of it is the candlesticks pattern. When you're dealing with structural analysis, the first thing you look at is the candlestick patterns. Then you also have to look at some indicators that is able to give you that conclusive decision as regarding that particular market, or as regarding the action you're supposed to take as concerning that particular market. So let's look at this market and look at what brought about this pool and all of these things you're seeing at the moment. I think let's make use of this now. All right, now for those who were able to trade at this point, I want to say kudos, because this was actually a lot of person's life changed at this point. Those who were able to trade the New York Times as at Thursday, December 11th, as many were able to trade the New York Times. I think that was actually beautiful for them, because there were tons and tons of profit. All right, now this is one of my indicators. I love using this real quick. I love using this absolutely. This is actually my MA200, and when prices are above MA200, you tend to have the market is bull at the moment. You just have to set yourself and prepare for that particular opportunity that's going to hit you based on your analysis. Yes, then when prices are below MA200, then you know that the market is actually heading for a bearish move, as you can see right here. So let's just quickly analyze this now. If you watch, before every breakout section, there is always consolidation. The market consolidates. Yes, price action consolidates. Yes, price action consolidates a lot. As you can see right here, this is one of those consolidations. As you can see right here, it takes charge over the market for these. And whilst this is done, it is a very good indication that you should be preparing for a breakout move. Yes, it's a very good indication for you to prepare for a breakout move. And boom, this was actually that breakout move here, and all of this. And another thing I keep telling traders is that you have to be disciplined in your trade, because a lot of traders loses because of their indiscipline. In this market, you don't follow the market. If you follow this particular market, price action doesn't have your time. The market doesn't care. The price action doesn't care if you don't have any money. It doesn't care if you are playing with your emotion. It doesn't care whatsoever. It's still going to do what it wants to do. So all you need to do is to stay put, sit put, set your all of your indicators and the rest of that, and wait for the market, for that particular opportunity where the market hits all of those your indicators, and then it becomes a breakthrough section for you. Are we together now? All right, now so let's look at this particular breakout here. Now this actually broke out here. No, it's fine. And now another thing we need to understand is, after every breakout section, there is always a consolidation of the market. The market consolidates again, and as you can see, this is another consolidation here. Real quick, this is another consolidation. So after the market broke out from here down to this point, boom, there was a consolidation in prices here. Price actions, and before whilst price action is consolidating, in most of the case, smart money comes in, and it becomes a again a serious breakout structure. As you can see, this is another one, boom, very big. And this consolidation of prices happened during the Asian section. And in this case, let me say this now, before every breakout, there are a couple of things you need to look out for. Yes, this is going to help traders. You need to thank me for this later. There are a couple of things you need to. First thing you need to look out for are your candlestick patterns. Now, when you take good close look at your candlestick patterns, that becomes one of your indicators. The next indicator you have to make use of you need to understand market structure. Now, once you understand market structure, you understand, okay, yes, this is what the market looks like today. So you need to also understand the direction of the market. Is the market a bull market today, or is the market bearish today? Are the bulls in command, or are the bears in command? So you need to understand who is in command at the time. That will also help you to be able to schedule, and you do all of this in a larger time frame. Yes, before you break it down, like this is a 15-minute time frame. Yes, before you break it down to 15-minute time frame, you should have been able to do like a daily time frame for you to be able to know, oh, what is the market looking like today. And like I always tell traders, it's not every day is not a day to trade. You must understand that, okay, this market is this is the direction of the market, and you now set your indicators and all of that, and waiting for that vivid opportunity for you to strike. Yes, so what it therefore means is that every day is not really a trading day based on the structure of the market. So if you understand structuring market structure, you'll be able to understand, okay, today the market is bull, so this is where I should plan for. Or today the market is bear, this is where I should plan for. So this is very important as a trader. The next thing you need to look at are some couple of indicators. Like another one is your fair value gap. Now let's look at that here real quick. Now in this case, you could see a fair value gap. Now for you, those of you who don't know what a fair value gap is, I did a video. Just click on this link now. You click and watch this video now, so you'll be able to learn about what a fair value gap is. Now when we talk about fair value gap, it is present here, and I told us in that particular video I did previously about fair value gap. I said to us that when prices break out through a section and it forms a fair value gap, and that same particular price action retraces back to that fair value gap, in most of the cases there it is going to be a pull. So the idea is that once a particular according to the market structure, once price action retraces back to that point of fair value gap, at that moment it becomes your zone. At that moment it becomes a kill zone for you. If you're able to set your bounce, your block order, and the rest of that, it becomes a kill zone for you. Now when price hits that particular kill zone, then it becomes a breakout for you. It becomes a serious breakout for you. So at that moment you need to stake your trade at that point where you have your kill zones. So very important. And I told us when it comes to this particular indicator I just talked about, fair value gap, in most of the cases price might consolidate at that region. Yes, price might consolidate once, might consolidate twice, might consolidate 3 times. As you can see, price had to consolidate here. Now this is actually one of the consolidation. This is one, as you can see. This is another one. This is another one, as you can see. Are we together now? This is another one, as you can see. Are you seeing real quick? This is another one, as you can see. So these are 4 points, and then it was at the last one of it that pool became so even. As you can see, this is a big pool. Imagine you're able to stake a buy here. Look at what this is going to be. You stake a buy and you're being able to pay close attention to you set your stop losses. Yes, you go ahead and set your stop losses at you know what to do right here, because your stop loss to do your risk to reward ratio, very important. 2:1 1:2 and the rest of that, and you're able to pull all through to this point, all through to this points where you take your profits at this level. Imagine what you do with your life. This becomes your take profit. Now all the way from here, boom, it became something else. Look at this, your risks, this your stop losses, set your stop losses, and from here your stop losses, of course, you have to check the number of pips, what it is, and and then from there you shoot, and this becomes so your risk to reward ratio 2:1, very important. You need to do that. Now imagine if you had done this, what would have happened to you. Do you know how much would have been? This is a total game changer for a lot of persons. This is a total game changer for a lot of lives. Are we together now? So these are things that you need to pay close attention to. With this particular analysis I've given to you is a big win. If you can have this, you become a profitable trader. You become a profitable trader. So very important, from this particular analysis I've given you, you've been able to see that this is actually a big win. If you're able to follow this diligently and of course with discipline, you'll be able to achieve that it is you want to achieve. Are we together now? So I'm actually going to be stopping at this moment. If I believe we might or we must have one or two questions to ask, just feel free to leave it in the comment section, because I'll be responding to questions in this light, and as we keep moving. Yes, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you would be notified whenever it is we come your way with another video.